Are we really alone in the universe? Or are there places right here in the UK where extraterrestrial life is closer than we think? Today, we're uncovering the top 5 UFO hotspots in the UK and diving into some of the most mind-blowing alien encounters ever reported. Hey everyone, welcome back to Alien Discovery. If you're fascinated by the mysteries of the universe and the possibility of life beyond our planet, then you're in the right place. UFO sightings have always been a hot topic, and the UK is no stranger to these otherworldly phenomena. But where exactly are these sightings happening, and what are the stories behind them? Reason to stay. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know the top 5 places in the UK where people have had the closest encounters with the unexplained. Plus, we'll reveal the most chilling, wildest reports that will leave you questioning what's really out there. Trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this. Introduction to UFO sightings in the UK. Before we dive into our list, let's set the scene. The UK has a rich history of UFO sightings that dates back decades. From mysterious lights in the sky to strange objects caught on radar, these reports have intrigued both the public and the government. Some of these encounters have even been investigated by the Ministry of Defense, adding an extra layer of intrigue. Hotspot number 5, Cannock Chase, Staffordshire. Starting our list is Cannock Chase, a beautiful area with a dark side when it comes to UFO sightings. Over the years, there have been multiple reports of strange lights and unusual aerial phenomena. One of the most compelling accounts comes from a local family who described seeing a large cigar-shaped object hovering silently above the trees. Could this be evidence of extraterrestrial visitors? Or is there another explanation? Hotspot number 4, Warminster, Wiltshire. Next, we have Warminster, often dubbed the UFO capital of the UK. The first major sighting occurred in 1965 when a resident reported hearing an unearthly noise, followed by seeing a large, bright object in the sky. This incident sparked a wave of sightings and interest from UFO enthusiasts. The town has since embraced its reputation, with annual UFO-themed events drawing visitors from all over the world. But what's really happening in Warminster's skies? Deeper dive into Warminster sightings. Let's take a closer look at some of Warminster's most famous encounters. One particularly chilling account involves a local farmer who claimed to see a disc-shaped object land in his field. The grass was left scorched, and there were strange marks on the ground. Multiple witnesses have corroborated similar stories, leading many to believe that Warminster could be a hub for extraterrestrial activity. Hotspot number 3, Bonnybridge, Scotland. Moving north, we find Bonnybridge, a small town in Scotland, with an unusually high number of UFO sightings. The first major sighting was reported in the early 1990s, and since then, the town has averaged around 300 sightings per year. That's almost one per day. Residents have described everything from glowing orbs to triangular crafts, sparking intense media interest and investigations. Expert opinion. What makes Bonnybridge a hotspot? To understand why Bonnybridge is such a hotspot, we spoke to a local UFO investigator who's been studying these phenomena for years. According to him, the area's geographical location and the presence of military installations nearby might play a role. He also suggests that the sheer number of sightings increases the likelihood of credible reports. Hotspot number 2, Rendlesham Forest, Suffolk. Now, let's talk about Rendlesham Forest, often referred to as the British Roswell. In December 1980, several U.S. Air Force personnel stationed at RAF Woodbridge reported seeing strange lights in the forest. When they investigated, they encountered a small triangular craft emitting a bright light. The men's detailed accounts, combined with physical evidence such as landing marks and elevated radiation levels, make this one of the most well-documented UFO cases in history. Unpacking the Rendlesham Forest incident. What makes the Rendlesham case so compelling is the credibility of the witnesses. These were trained military personnel, not prone to flights of fancy. The incident was even mentioned in a formal report sent to the Ministry of Defense. Despite this, the case remains unresolved, fueling endless speculation and debate. Hotspot number 1, Broadhaven, Wales. Finally, we arrive at Broadhaven, a picturesque seaside village with a fascinating history of UFO sightings. In 1977, a group of schoolchildren reported seeing a silver, cigar-shaped craft land in a field near their school. Their detailed descriptions were strikingly similar, suggesting they had witnessed the same event. This led to a series of investigations and more reports from adults in the area, many of whom described seeing humanoid figures near the craft. Exploring the Difed Triangle. Broadhaven is part of what's known as the Difed Triangle, an area with a high concentration of UFO sightings. Over the years, locals have reported everything from strange lights in the sky to encounters with beings that seem not of this world. The mystery of Broadhaven continues to captivate, with new sightings still being reported today. Connecting the dots. What do these hotspots have in common? So, what connects these hotspots? Is it geographical features, military activity, or something else entirely? Some researchers believe that these areas could be on ley lines, which are hypothetical alignments of various places of geographical interest. Others suggest that the presence of military bases might be attracting extraterrestrial visitors. The truth remains elusive, but one thing's for sure: these hotspots are worth keeping an eye on. So, what do you think? Are these just stories, or is there something more to these sightings? Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, one thing's for sure: the UK has its fair share of UFO mysteries that keep us all guessing. Could these be the result of advanced technology we don't yet understand, or are they truly encounters with beings from another world? Call to action? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the unknown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Channel Name for more intriguing content. Hit that bell icon so you won't miss our next exploration into the unexplained. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.